Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jem here. We are back for another episode of Factorio. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into this. Just going to collect a few more resources. I've just grabbed some more stone and set up a little burner mining drill and a wooden chest. So at this stage, we don't really need to do much with stone apart from collect it. So, as you can see, it's just straight out of the drill into the chest. If you put it right next to it, there's no need for a burner or anything like that to transfer it. At this stage, I got burner inserters going to the machine, but eventually we want to get just normal inserters which consume electricity. So, this episode, we're going to look at, you've guessed it, steam engines. Yay. And it's gone night time. That is terrible for everything. So, unfortunately, you can't see much. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we want to make, firstly, an offshore pump. So this basically draws the water out of the, what do you call it, that little lake or stream or, I don't know, something. And we want to put it onto some sort of system so that we can now create electricity. But where to put it, indeed, is probably best to put it somewhere near your coal transport belt, just so that we can make another off point. So we're going to make a little bit of room in here. I think we'll do it on this side. It's probably best. Some people might say different. It doesn't. Some people may worry about where you put certain things. I'm not really fussed. I'm quite relaxed when it comes to this game. You probably can screw up a lot of things by doing, putting stuff in wrong places, but there is so much room in this game, you can always just expand. There is no problem with how you build anything in this game. You could literally take up like a lot of room and it won't matter. It just means that you need to protect everything that you build from the biters and spitters, etc. But we won't need to worry about that here because we're actually built in quite a small area. So, but at least we have a lot of resources, so we don't need to go running for it at this stage. But hopefully, late game, we will need to end up making a train system, or maybe some robots. Hopefully, we can get some robots to fight for us, because they are pretty damn cool. And it wants to go that way. Okay, right, we'll place that down, and we'll make some pipe. Now, considering we don't need to run anywhere, or should we make it go underground? I think we should make it go underground. We'll make it go underground. Now I'm going to make 5 boilers and 2 steam engines. We have enough for an electric mining drill too. So we'll make all that, and it shouldn't take too long. And I've actually noticed that you can actually collect fish in this game, but I can't. You can actually collect fish. I didn't even know you could collect fish in this game until just earlier this morning. I just saw them swimming, so you can actually, if you hold right click on them, you can actually pick up raw fish and eat them. Now, they don't know exactly how to eat them. Not exactly sure how to eat them yet. Okay, you just left click on it and it feeds it. So it will actually regenerate health for you. So if the biters start attacking you. And it has happened. We finally have a pollution area, which is this little red tinge. So we've got our boilers here set up. So now we need to put a steam engine on there. So you can rotate it by pressing R, and it will just sit on the end of it. I normally put 2 down at the start, just because once everything goes up and running, you change everything over to an electric mining drill. It does draw a bit of current. So what we need now, even though we've got an electric mining drill, we need these small electric poles, which actually use wood. So here's your wood. So it just comes from raw wood. So we'll just make about 20 of them or so. I'm pretty sure one of them makes 2 electric poles, so we'll actually have a fair bit, which is always good. And we'll grab some more of these steel plates. Sorry, iron plate, not steel plate. Steel plate, steel, it's not steel plate, it's steel bar, I think. Anyway, let's make another electric mining drill so we can then replace these two iron ones, these two burner mining drills with electric mining drills, which will help us in the long run. Probably best to put it there and there. Good. Okay, so now they're set up, but now they're asking for power. So I'm going to put one in between, and you're pretty sure you can have two gaps before it will disconnect. So we'll just keep doing that all the way up. Now, if I put that in the middle, it's going to say, brilliant. I'll put one there so I can put my transport belt in there. We need a lot of transport belts for this bit. Makes a bit of a pain, but it is quite needed. Best thing in the world. Okay, we'll just go along that line, all the way along. So basically what we want to do is we want to make it so that majority of our machines we don't have to worry about. We'll put one of those there. It won't hurt. And you know you have to be a certain you have to be a certain distance to actually make these to go. Now this isn't going to work because none of the boilers are actually working, but what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 of them work, and then really it's one of those. Okay, so now they're just gonna slowly bring stuff along. 5. I would make burner inserters, but they would just consume too much coal, so we're just gonna go straight for the other option, which is the just normal electrical inserters. So now that will just do its own thing. As you can see, it's actually collecting a lot of coal, but that's because we're not using it as much as we thought we would. But we can change this by adding more machines to the actual process, which I think we'll do right now, because we eventually will need a lot of iron. One of my previous games, I actually had a setup of more than 12 stone furnaces for my iron setup, but that was only for the first one. I actually had another setup of 6, I'm pretty sure, that was churning out a lot of iron plate, because late game you end up needing so much iron plate. It's not funny at all, literally. Not even a giggle. None. So now that we've got this, you want to make sure that when you're building, you want to make sure that you've got enough room for expansion in later game, only because everything that you do in this game now will affect you later on. That should be alright. That should be fine. That would be right. I forgot to connect it up. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now that's just going to collect all of this, and let's just change these over because we don't need to. You can literally just click on them and they'll just do their own thing. So at the moment we're not making enough pollution to touch these biter and splitter camps, but once it does, they will start feeding off the pollution itself and getting bigger, which I have said before, I'm pretty sure. I might be repeating myself, but who knows? Who knows? Who even knows anymore? Why does anyone know? No one knows. But anyway, that's just gonna slowly fill up, which we don't even need to worry about that anymore because it'll pick everything up, but we have that much coal down here. It'll be fine for quite a while. So once that other belt fills up, it'll be fine. But as said, with this copper one, we don't actually have anything set up for it, but which would mean that we'd have to make another belt. But I think we could probably try and push that out in another episode somewhere, maybe. I don't know how much wood. I've got too much wood. I have a lot of wood. Got wood. I got a lot of wood. Anyway. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more. And I will see you guys next time.